Niggas always talking, but it's all cap. Took up all my time, I want it all back. And I ain't got no time for no more divas. I'm just trying to kick it with my feet up. And I just out here searching for my Gina. And hopefully she thick just like Serena. Maybe a little older like Regina. I like them a little feisty just like Zena. I got what you want and what you needed. If you want me, baby, come and see me. I've been taking shots and now I'm leaning. Got me feeling crazy, now I'm fiending. Make a wish, I pop up like a genie. Driving, going 80 down the scene. Girl, you looking good, hella decent. Got me about to jump right off the deep end. I've been vibing, going crazy, bumping G's. Girl, you still look good when your hair piece. Just look in the mirror if you don't believe me. Girl, come over here, only air between us. Girl, I got your back, I ain't no cheater. Plus if we get married, ain't no prenup. Tell me what you want, I swipe the visa. Don't worry about these hoes, I delete her. I've been riding with you since the first day. Feel like I've been on you since the first grade. And a nigga wants you in the worst way. I don't even care if I look thirsty. Niggas always talking, but it's all cap. Took up all my time, I want it all back. And I ain't got no time for no more divas. I'm just trying to kick it with my feet up. And I'm just out here searching for my Gina. And hopefully she thick just like Serena. Maybe a little older like Regina. I like them a little feisty just like Zena.
Zillionaire entertainment, baby. Zillionaire entertainment, baby. Zillionaire entertainment, baby. Zillionaire Entertainment, baby. Zillionaire Entertainment, baby.
All right, what's up? This is my last live show of the night. Make this kind of quick. I'm kind of quick and to the point, because I got some other stuff I got to do tonight. Plus, I haven't even really ate. Well, I ate something earlier, but I'm hungry again. That was early today, and I realized I didn't eat enough today. Sometimes I'll be doing that some days. But anyway, if you're just joining in, you're tuning in, make sure you tune in. Shout out to everybody, all the subscribers in the live chat. But I want to talk about Amber Rose, and I'll be quick and to the point. I might only be about 15 minutes. Yeah, I'll be about 15 minutes on this. So I'm going to talk about Amber Rose, these modern women, how, if you notice, a lot of these women can't keep relationships. These women are getting old. They got all these baby daddies, and they just can't keep husbands. They can't keep relationships. And we're seeing these women in these new age modern era, they fail at relationships. I'll say this again. A lot of these new age modern women are failing at relationships. And a lot of these women are beautiful women. A lot of these women are beautiful women. Beautiful women. It's sad. We're seeing a lot of beautiful women. I talked about other day I talked about Lisa Ray. I talked about who else? Lisa Ray, Vivica Fox. Beautiful women in their time. Amber Rose, I think she's a beautiful female. She's very attractive. I'm not going to sit here and lie. She's a very attractive woman. But why they cannot keep relationships? Why these women are beautiful women in the industry just go from man to man to man? I talked about Kim Kardashian. They all fail at relationships. Why is this? Why are so many women failing at relationships? And I think I need to do that topic. I need to do a call-in. I'm going to try to do some more. I'm going to try to do some call-in shows. I'm going to try to do some call-in show. I need to start doing, I want women to do, I want to hear from some women. Next week, I might do that. I might have a call-in show. Why do so many new age modern women fail at relationships? Whose fault is it? That's just a good question. Think about it. Whose fault is it? Why so many modern women failing at why they can't keep husbands? Why they can't keep relationships? Now, Amber Rose has a slut walk. A slut walk. Y'all go look it up. A slut walk. She calls it woman empowerment. And I'm thinking, like, how is a slut walk woman empowerment? The craziest thing I've ever heard in my life. How is a slut walk woman empowerment? That's not woman empowerment, ma'am. That slut walk got a bunch of single women marching. A bunch of single, miserable hoes marching. None of these women got solid relationships. None of these women are in healthy relationships. None of these women are married. None of these women are building families. None of these women are building anything with other men. They're just, I'm a slut and I'm free to sleep around and I'm new and I'm independent. And then these women got a nerve to get upset when they get treated like hoes. If you're not a wife, how are you going to get treated? If you're not wifey material, if you ain't girlfriend material, you're going to get treated like a hoe. So a lot of women get treated like hoes and they get mad. I don't understand. You don't want to be a wife. Hello, somebody. You don't want to be a wife. You hear a lot of women say, I don't want to be married. And then when they do get married, they married for a year or two. Amber Rose, how long was she married? These women aren't even married that long. It's like, what? Why do you even get married? But beautiful women in the industry, not just in the industry, but in reality, a lot of beautiful women are failing at relationships, and they always blame men. It's always the man's fault. That's the crazy part. We live in a generation full of women who refuse to take accountability. That's why we have so many women failing at relationships. I'm going to say this again. We have a lot of beautiful women in our era, in our age, failing at relationships because they refuse to take accountability. They refuse to self-reflect. They refuse to work out a relationship even when it gets hard. If you notice, these women, they're, as soon as a relationship get hard or problems arise or issues arise, they're always ready to bounce. They're always ready to get out of it. These women want stuff easy. They want it like an easy bake oven. This generation of women want everything easy. They want relationships to be easy. They want everything, and this don't work like that. So we see these women bounce from man to man, baby daddy to baby daddy, bad relationship to bad relationships. We're seeing beautiful women. That's the crazy part about it. When I see a beautiful woman single, you know something wrong with her. Like Vivica Fox, she was fine in her day. Lisa Ray, fine in her day. I mean, look how many men Kim Kardashian go through. Amber Rose. I could keep going on. Megan Good, another one. There's something wrong with these women. When I see beautiful women that cannot function in relationships, something is wrong with you, sweetheart. You're a beautiful woman. You shouldn't have a problem. Why you have a problem with men? Why you can't keep a relationship? Why you can't keep a marriage going? Why is that? You're beautiful. There should be no excuses. What do they say? Beautiful women get what they want. It don't seem like they do. They get what they want. They sure don't get good relationships. They sure don't get to build anything with anybody, because these women, they're not accountable for anything. These women don't want to change. These women don't want to do this. They don't want to do that. Women will tell you what they're not doing for a man, but what a man's supposed to do for them. And a lot of men in this era are kind of sick of it. Men are saying, we don't care how beautiful you are. If your attitude ain't right, if your thinking ain't right, a lot of you beautiful women are going to be single, just like Amber Rose, Vivica Fox, Kim Kardashian, Lisa Ray, Megan Good. Y'all going to be single and beautiful. Single. That's sad, dude. That's sad. I'm just thinking, if I was a woman and I was beautiful, I wouldn't be single at all. I'm just thinking, if I was a woman, women can get away with a lot of stuff that men can't. It's just a fact. Beautiful, ma'am, you can't keep these men. These men leave. Y'all have divorces. Y'all have broken relationships. Y'all having problems. Y'all having issues. You in another relationship. You got another kid. Like, what? And if you ever sit down and talk to these women, I bet you they'll never say, you know what? You know what? I got some issues. I got some issues. That's the sad part about these new age modern women. It's accountability. That is y'all issue. Y'all issues, women in this generation, y'all don't want to be held accountable. And this generation of men, they're going to go where the women are wives. They're going to go where the women are girlfriends. This new age era of men are tired of it. Men don't care how beautiful you are. Because if you can't get along with a man, and if you can't listen to a man, you cannot have a decent conversation. If you don't have good communication skills, it's not going to work. Something's wrong. I don't care what you say. You're a beautiful woman and you're single, something wrong. Either you got bad choices in men, or you had good men and you didn't know what to do with it. I'm going to say this again. If you're a beautiful woman, yes, something's wrong with you. I don't care who you are. If you're a beautiful woman and you're single, something's wrong. Either you pick bad choices in men, or if you get a good guy, oh, he's boring, he's lame. Like, these women always have an excuse. They get good men and say, oh, he was boring, or it just, and then they pick poorly. Which one is it? Either you want to have a healthy relationship, or you want to pick poorly and be a baby mama. Which one is it? But it seems like these women are choosing to be baby mamas. They're choosing it. And Amber Rose, 2 baby daddies. She'll be 40 years old next week. Nice looking, attractive woman. She's black and Italian. She's biracial. She's black and Italian. She grew up in South Philly. South Philly is where a lot of Italians, a lot of black people and Italians live in South Philly. If you ever see the movie Rocky, that's why Rocky, if you see the movie Rocky, that's why you see Rocky in Philly, but Rocky's in South Philly on the Italian side where the Italians and blacks are. You got the all black South Philly, then you got the Italian and black South Philly. She grew up in South Philly where the Italians and the blacks were. It was a lot of gangs and crime and mafia, mob stuff going on down there. But she grew up by the Italians. Amber Rose, you're 40 years old, ma'am. You'll be 40 next year. It's a wrap. There's no man that's going to marry a 40-year-old woman. I don't care how fine you are. If you're 40, he's not going to marry you. He's going to have fun with you, not going to marry you. These women are going to end up old and bitter and just be fun girls, just smash boxes, just a smash box. That's it. I just think it's sad. And I'm going to talk about Megan Good next week. Women like Megan Good, she's a waste of time. A lot of these women are just a waste of time. You waste a man's time, his money, everything. Just a waste of time. Amber Rose is a jump off. That's it. You're just a nice looking woman, and you're just probably fun in the bedroom, and that's it. That's basically all she is. She adds no value to a man. I'm gonna say this again. This woman adds no value in a relationship. She adds no value. What value did she bring to a man? Besides you take away the vagina and the looks, what other value? Does she bring any wisdom? Does she bring any knowledge? Does she bring any wisdom, business sense? Does she have any innovative ideas? Can she help me flip my money? Can she help me in my business? What value do you bring besides your coochie and your looks? And a lot of women are saying that's not enough. Coochie and looks. I need to do a live show. Coochie and looks. Coochie and looks. They think your coochie and your looks is enough. And it's not. It's not. We're seeing beautiful women single. Something is wrong with you, ma'am. Something's wrong why you can't keep these guys around. Something's wrong why these men ain't sticking around with you, sweetheart. Why these men ain't staying. You can't keep them around. What? The cootie cat ain't enough? And I keep telling these women, and we live in thought culture. All these women do is talk about their coochie. She has a slut walk. I don't understand. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life is a slut walk. I mean, we're calling slut walks woman empowerment. That's the stupidest thing. What? And it's empowering women to do what? Amber Rose, you have a slut walk. What is it empowering women to do? How is a slut walk helping women? Huh? A woman was not put here to be a slut. That's not her purpose. A woman was put here to be a helpmeet for a man. And a lot of you women don't like that. Your purpose here is to be a helpmeet. Your purpose here is to be a helpmeet. And these women wonder why they're lost, bitter, stuff ain't working out. And you've been passed around in the industry. Kanye West, Kanye done had you. A lot of rappers done had you. I mean, a lot of people done had this woman. A lot of people done had this woman. And let me show you this slut walk that she has. It's called an annual slut walk. And all these women walking around saying, I'm a slut. It's just like, what? It just doesn't make sense. All these women walking around talking about they're sluts. Wow. You're real proud of that, huh? Let me put this picture up. And you wonder why you're single and nobody wants you. The unwanted supermodel. I never seen so many unwanted supermodels in this era. I've never seen so many unwanted supermodel. We're living in an era of unwanted women. And when I say unwanted, I mean in a relationship. I ain't talking about sexual. Of course, men gonna sleep with them. That's like, come on. I'm talking about building healthy relationships, building a life, building a legacy. These women cannot build legacies with men. Look at a stripper. Strippers have feelings too. What is the point, ma'am? Hoes have feelings. Well, like, what is the point? Somebody please tell me what's the point of all this? I don't understand it. How is this slut? Well, how is this helping women? How? It's not helping women. This slut walk is hurting women. It's keeping women single, bitter, upset. And a lot of them turn to other women. The slut walk is not, you're not helping anybody. We see an era of women who are single, beautiful women, and it's always somebody else's fault. That's the crazy, y'all women, man, this generation, y'all won't take accountability. It's very few women that self-reflect. I'm gonna say this again. This generation of women, very few self-reflect. Very few women you'll hear on the internet be like, you know what? I needed to take accountability. I needed to change my attitude, my behavior. I need to listen to my man more. A lot of women won't admit that. And that's why y'all stay single with baby daddies, multiple failed relationships, and you're sitting home with your dog and your cat. You're sitting home with your goldfish, and you're sitting there looking at reality. Why don't no man want me? Well, it's these men out here. That's the same excuse. It's these men out here. It's always the men. No matter if they get a good guy or not, whether they pick poorly or if he's a good man, they're going to blame men. And that's why we see a generation of women single, bitter, lonely, attractive, sad. Behind closed doors, these women are miserable. They're sad. Really are. See so many doggone single women. And a lot of brothers here in the United States, they getting their passports. A lot of men are getting foreign women. They're tired of Americanized women. They're tired of the women in our community. A lot of good brothers say, you know what? I'm going to get a foreign woman. I'm getting my passport. I'm talking to a woman overseas. Or I'm going to meet a woman in the Philippines because they're raised to be women. They're raised to be wild. They're not this modern Americanized type women where they feel like I could do whatever I want to do and I don't have to listen to no man. And we wonder why these women are single, bitter, and miserable. That's what's wrong with a lot of y'all. I don't have to listen to no man. That's your problem. And that's why y'all don't have husbands. That's why you don't have long, healthy relationships. Y'all don't want to listen to nobody. It's crazy. You see a group of women that don't want to listen to nobody and their life is a wreck. If my life is a wreck and I keep failing in relationships, I'm going to listen to somebody. Like, come on. This generation of women keep failing in relationships, but don't want to listen to nobody. That's a foolish woman. What the Bible talks about, a foolish woman and a wise woman. Some of you women are foolish Jezebels. Just call it what it is, a foolish woman. Some of you women are foolish because you keep doing the same stupid thing over and over and over again, and you expect a different result. You see women have a nasty attitude for 20 years. You'll have a woman to say, I ain't listening to no man for 20 years. Huh? And you see her relationships never work out. That's a fool. A lot of you women are foolish. A foolish woman. It talks about that in the Bible. A fool, a simple woman, knoweth nothing. A foolish woman. She always destroys herself in her relationships. A lot of you women are foolish women. Let's just call it what it is. It says a wise woman builds, a foolish woman what? Tears down. A wise woman builds, Proverbs 14:1. A foolish woman tears it down. A lot of you women tear down your relationships, your families. Huh? You tear down your men. You tear down yourself. Foolish women. Very few wise women in this generation. Very few. And very few wise women. A lot of y'all are foolish women. Just call it what it is. You always going to go through your life blaming men and not taking accountability. What's up, Miss Kales? How are you? A foolish woman and a wise woman. We see a lot of women destroying their relationships. We see a lot of women destroying themselves. A lot of you women are foolish. Foolish Jezebel. Y'all just like, I ain't listening to nobody. I ain't listening to no. And you're not rebelling against a man. You're rebelling against the order of God. You're rebelling against man, woman, the order of man, woman, and child.
My position is that the black woman's disrespect and rebellion against the leadership and the authority of the black man is a direct cause of the breakdown in our black family structure. Now, of course, there are
I mean, we just live in a generation full of disrespectful women, hard-headed women, foolish women, and they blame everybody for their situation. I'm gonna say this again. We have a what you call it? We have a generation full of women who are hard-headed, disrespectful. They're not God-fearing, and you got a lot of these Christian women. I don't understand y'all Christian women. You know, it's okay when they talk about the man as the head. When you talk about the woman, y'all Christian women, y'all kill me. I don't like that part of the Bible. Y'all pick out what you like and what you don't like in the Bible. I'm going to talk about you Christian women another time. Y'all pick out what you don't like and what you do like in the Bible. I don't like, the man's supposed to do this. And so to talk about what the woman's supposed to do, y'all don't like that part. A lot of you going to stay single. A lot of you women are going to stay foolish, making bad decisions. Y'all going to end up just like the women that I've been talking about, old, miserable, hit the wall, no man want to marry. A man will have sex with you. There's plenty of men that'll sleep with you. Like that's not hard for a woman to get a man to just sleep with y'all. Come on, that's easy. It's not hard for a woman to get a man to sleep with you. A big, fat, ugly woman can get a man to sleep with her. But can you get a man to build a legacy with? Can you get a man to build a future? Can you and your man get money together? Can you and your man stack y'all money? Can y'all invest together? Can y'all build together? That's the question. A lot of women can't do it. And a lot of them don't want to do it because a lot of them are selfish and they have that narcissistic behavior. Well, it's all about them. It's supposed to be about we. When you get a relationship with a man, it's about we. It's not about you, ma'am. You have to compromise. You have to listen to your man. You got to listen to him because he's supposed to be leading you. Can you build a legacy with a man? That's the thing. You got to be building something. And a lot of you women are not wise women. I just said it. Proverbs 14:1. A wise woman builds. A foolish woman tears down. We're seeing so many foolish women tear down their relationships. That's why we're seeing so many beautiful women single, hit the wall. Nobody wants them. Nobody's trying to marry them. Nobody's trying to give them a ring. Nobody's walking them down the aisle. It's like, oh, you're dead. We ain't fooling with you. We already see you, something wrong with you. A lot of men nowadays, their eyes are open. Oh, something wrong with her. Oh, she just a fun bucket. I'm just gonna smash her and leave like she serves no purpose. A lot of you women don't know your purpose as a woman. That's the problem. That's your problem. You're here to help your man, not to fight against your man. You're here to be a helpmeet. You're here to help meet the needs of your man while y'all help the needs of each other, while y'all build together. That's why God said, be fruitful and multiply in the earth. Multiply with your man and children, prosperity, the earth, the land, and your health, in your spirituality. You're supposed to build with your man. These women don't want to build. They're selfish, narcissistic, rebellious, Jezebels. I'm going to say it again. The generation of women are foolish women, narcissistic, jealous, Jezebels, rebellious. They want to dominate and rule men. That's why we see women like what? Lisa Ray, Vivica Fox, Megan Good, Kim Kardashian. Women like her, they always got to dominate men. They want to be in control. That's the man that you out of order, sweetheart. You're not put here to dominate and control a man and tell a man what to do, man. Y'all supposed to try to work together, and he's the head. Don't get mad at me, get mad at God. Your man is the head. Your job is not to dominate and try to control him and manipulate him. And that's a lot of you women's issues. When y'all women say y'all got issues with men, your issue is you can't dominate him. Let's just say what it is. What's up, Sugar T? And Miss Kells is in the house. What's up? Huh? A lot of these women want to dominate a man. They don't want to build with a man. They want to control him and dominate. That's why a lot of these men walk away. That's why a lot of men walk away from y'all. Now you keep trying to control me and dominate me, and then you hard-headed and don't listen. Y'all trying to control relationships. Y'all women gonna stay miserable and alone with your vibrator watching VH1, watching reality TV. A lot of you women gonna be lonely. You ain't gonna have no comfort of a man. You ain't gonna have the protection and the provision of a man that you're supposed to have. I'm gonna say this again. A lot of you women ain't gonna have the protection and the provision that you're supposed to have. You're not gonna have a covering over your life. You're not. Sad. This woman right here, I'm about to get on out of here because I'm hungry. This woman right here is no reason for this woman to be single. I mean, she's gone from rapper to rapper. I mean, this woman has gone from rapper to rapper to rapper to rapper. Who's the problem, Amber Rose? Amber Rose, you went from rapper to rapper to rapper to rapper. Who's the problem? I bet you have a conversation with Amber Rose. She'll tell you it's their fault. And if you notice, she go after the same type of dude, an industry dude, because she's trying to come up. I'm not knocking her come up. Of course, she's trying to come up. So she go after industry guys. So you go from rapper to rapper to rapper to rapper, and you still lonely at 40 with 2 baby daddies. Mind blowing, I tell you, boy. You go from ding dong to ding dong to ding dong. Now it's crazy. And you got a slut walk. Well, man, just go ahead and be a hoe. And every time these women go home and close that door, they're miserable. Every time these women are alone by themselves, I'm telling you, you can't imagine the misery and the hurt and the pain and the resentment that these women are dealing with behind closed doors. When they shut that door, telling you, they're not happy, man. They ain't happy. But whose fault is it that they're not happy? Whose fault is it that they don't have a healthy relationship? Whose fault is it that you're a beautiful woman and you still don't have a man? I'm your boy Zillionaire. I'm gonna have to, continue these. I'm gonna continue these topics. I gotta cut this short because I had a long day and I really got to get some food in me. I'm a big dude. I'm 6'2", 240 pounds, solid muscle. I'm 6'2", 240 something pounds, solid muscle. I'm hungry. I gotta feed these muscles. Tell you, boy. Sad. We live in a new age modern era of women. They're gonna be old, bitter, and miserable. Beautiful women, old, bitter, and miserable. Sad. I'm out of here. They don't want to listen to men. They don't want to build with men. They don't want to build a legacy with a man. And like Proverbs 14:1 says, every wise woman builds her house, but a foolish woman tears it down. We're seeing more women tear down their relationships, tear down their life, tear down everything else. It's sad. They rather, instead of building with somebody, building with a man, they rather rip it apart by their selfish, narcissistic behavior and their selfish mind state and attitude. And they wonder why they can't get ahead in life and in relationships because you don't want to build. It's crazy. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good night. I got to eat something. I'm hungry. Your boy Zillionaire hungry. I'll see y'all tomorrow, Friday night. I want to talk about Cardi B. Cardi B smarter than a lot of y'all. Yes, she is. I may not care for her music. She's talented. Cardi B's talented. I ain't gonna say she can't rap. Girl can rap. I'm not care for like a lot of the thought music. I mean, she got some songs that are pretty good. I give Cardi B got some songs. I said, oh, that was a dope song. But she's smarter than a lot of y'all. And we're gonna talk about that tomorrow night. Cardi B smart, very smart. She talked with a speech impediment. That's an intelligent woman when it comes to relationship. She know how to do it. We're going to talk about that tomorrow night. Like I said, I don't really care for Cardi B's, a lot of her thought music. She does make good music. A lot of the thought stuff I don't really care for. But she's smart. Smarter than a lot of you modern women. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to get into that tomorrow night. Y'all have a good night. I'm out of here.
Zillionaire Entertainment. billionaire